Many of you have been asking what happened as far as the stroke in mid-August, and I really haven't said much about it, told the story. Basically, Casey and I were out taking a walk in our neighborhood here, and all of a sudden, it was like my tie rod end broke, and I started pulling to the left, and I just kept bumping into her. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm not messing around. I'm trying to overcorrect to stay straight." And she's like, "That's weird." And so we rounded the corner of that block and got down the road a ways, and I started the drunk walk, where you're like really stepping, crossing over your legs and stuff like that. And that's when she grabbed my arm and she said, "All right, we're turning around and going back." And we made it about 4 houses from our house. And that's when I was so bad. It was like the worst case of vertigo that you could ever have. And so I just kind of collapsed, controlled collapsed in a neighbor's driveway. And thankfully we live in a neighborhood that everybody watches out. And so neighbors came rushing out and helping me. And the vertigo feeling was so intense that I started vomiting foam type stuff. And that's when one of the neighbors, because Casey didn't know what to do, she was struck in fear. He was like, "You're going to the hospital." And to make a long story short, the stroke was in my cerebral cortex, I think is what you would call it. It's basically the balance center of my brain. That's why it looked like a really severe bout of vertigo. But the good news is God is good. God is good. By that afternoon, that was like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. And by that afternoon, I was already up walking around the hospital. You know me, Mr. Redneck. Where's my boots? I got stuff to do. I wasn't that bad this time. But anyways, that's kind of what went down. And from there, I've just been changing a lot of things in my life. And I'll tell you about those later. Love y'all.